The moon just betrayed our expectations. For decades, we thought it was a dead, airless rock, silent, empty, bone-dry. But China's Chang E6 has uncovered something eerie, water that behaves like a ghost. It appears, then vanishes, as if the surface itself is alive. Imagine standing on gray dust, watching fleeting traces of hydration shimmer into existence, only to evaporate at noon like a cruel trick. When Chang E6 touched down on the far side of the moon in June 2024, it did more than just land. It shook loose a secret. Its powerful descent plume blasted the surface, hurling dust and grains of regolith into the thin lunar sky. To the naked eye, it was chaos. But to scientists, it was a once-in-history experiment. By disturbing the soil, the lander peeled back layers of the moon untouched for millions of years. And inside those hidden layers, the moon whispered its first clue: water. Instruments recorded hydration levels in both surface grains and the freshly exposed subsurface. The results were shocking. The untouched subsurface held about 76 parts per million ppm of water, while the surface, constantly battered by solar radiation, held nearly 105 ppm. Why would the exposed surface have more water than the protected layers beneath? The answer is stranger than expected. With no atmosphere or magnetic shield, the moon is vulnerable to solar wind. Hydrogen streams straight into the soil, bonding with oxygen and minerals to create hydroxyl groups and even water molecules. Over time, this process enriches the topmost layer, leaving the deeper regolith drier. The lander's plume turned into a detective's flashlight, exposing this hidden contrast. It revealed that lunar water isn't evenly spread. It's constantly rewritten by the sun, cosmic rays, and countless micro-impacts. And then came the twist. When scientists compared these readings to the Chang E5 site on the near side, they realized the Chang E6 landing zone contained nearly twice the water. That fact alone can't be brushed aside. It means the moon's water is patchy, regional, and deeply tied to its violent history. What began as a landing turned into a revelation. The moon isn't a static, dry rock. It's a layered, dynamic body hiding volatile secrets beneath its silent dust. And those secrets only grow stranger as we look at how the moon's water shifts with time. Now imagine this. The moon not only hides water in its soil, it makes it disappear. Chang E6 uncovered not just numbers, but a rhythm, a daily cycle in hydration that behaves almost like a pulse. During the lunar day, hydration levels plummet, hitting rock bottom at local noon. Under the brutal glare of the sun, the water simply fades away. But in the cool hours of lunar morning and evening, it returns. It's as if the moon itself is breathing, inhaling moisture when calm, exhaling it under fire. Why does this happen? The secret lies in the fragile bond between hydrogen from the solar wind and the moon's minerals. At cooler times, the atoms cling tightly, forming hydroxyl groups. But as the heat rises, those bonds weaken. Molecules slip away, migrate, or simply vanish into space. This was long suspected, but never directly proven, until Chang E6. For the first time, we have in situ evidence that lunar hydration is alive, unstable, and in constant motion. And the implications? They're massive. Future explorers can't just scoop up hydrated soil whenever they please. Arrive at noon, and you might find almost nothing. Wait for morning or evening, and the water reemerges. Timing becomes critical. But here's the unsettling truth. This isn't a reservoir waiting for us. It's a fleeting mirage, molecules clinging desperately to grains, rising and falling with the sun. That makes harvesting water on the moon not just a technical challenge, but a race against time itself. Chang E6 forces us to rethink the moon entirely. It's not a dead rock. It's a restless body with rhythms and cycles. A world that behaves almost alive. And just when we think we've begun to understand those rhythms, another revelation adds even more mystery. Some regions of the moon may be hiding far more water than others. If the daily cycle was shocking, the regional differences were even more staggering. Chang E6 landed in the South Pole, Aitken Basin, one of the oldest and deepest scars in the solar system, and found nearly double the water of Chang E5's site. Doubling isn't a small variation. It's a revelation. Why here? The answer lies in geology. Hydration levels correlate with the soil's composition. Glassy particles, tiny grains, and ancient volcanic remnants. Lunar glass, forged in violent eruptions or impacts, traps hydrogen like a sponge. Finer particles, with greater surface area, cling to more hydroxyl. The result? Some regions become hidden reservoirs, while others remain barren deserts. The Aitken Basin's violent origin billions of years ago may have excavated deep material, scattering it across the surface. Its cataclysmic birth could explain why it still holds more water than younger, quieter regions. But this raises chilling questions. If one side holds double the water, what might lurk in other unexplored basins? Could there be regions far richer still? And if so, why has this remained hidden until now? For exploration, the stakes couldn't be higher. Choose a water-rich site, and you have the foundation for a lunar base. Drinking water, breathable oxygen, even rocket fuel. Land in the wrong place, and survival becomes nearly impossible. Chang E6 proves the moon's hydration is uneven, unpredictable, and tied to forces we barely understand. And beyond practicality, there's a deeper mystery. These fragile molecules are cosmic messengers. They record how the solar wind sculpts airless worlds, how impact shapes surfaces, and how volatile elements wander across the solar system. Each ppm of water is a line in the moon's diary. The message is clear. The moon isn't just dust and rock. It's a mosaic of abundance and scarcity, a dynamic world holding secrets that challenge everything we thought we knew. And with every new discovery, one question looms larger. What else has it kept hidden beneath its silence? The moon, once dismissed as a lifeless desert, is now emerging as a restless world, unstable, uneven, and full of mystery. Chang E6 revealed that its water isn't static, but fragile, a resource that appears and vanishes, tied to both ancient cataclysms and the daily rhythm of the sun. For future explorers, this is both promise and peril. Water means life, fuel, expansion, but it also means unpredictability, instability, and secrets we still don't understand. So here's the chilling question. When humanity returns, will we find the moon brimming with usable hydration, or will it all dissolve into ghostly traces, vanishing at the very moment we need it? One thing is certain. The moon has started whispering back, and its secrets are far from finished. Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world and keeps our journey going.